Uh, I'm just back to streaming after maybe an week or so. Uh, it would be an week already, I guess. Anyways, I was not finding any time to come online for the streams, and I think I've got many of the things to show you by now. For instance, uh, as usual, we just completed the clan games in a very short time, and I scored the maximum. Many others also still grinding the scores. You can see 43 or more people are actually grinding here, and I've got replays to show you. Uh, let's go over these and let's find some interesting raids. Okay, look at the uh, first one from the bottom. It has interesting combination like 20 giants, 16 bowlers, 3 witches and 7 wizards. Why is this combo? It's because of using the giants uh, as a tanking, and then using some wizards as it's a triple threat event, and didn't want to use golem to waste the dark elixirs. Let's have a look at it. Okay, uh, you can see this base was uh, completely maxed TH11, but the eagle is under upgrade. So while I was doing the clan games, I just needed some uh, grinds, like maybe it was getting some stars or getting down an eagle or whatever it was, and also experimenting that if I could use some of these cheap troops I have. So you can see it was really easy to get those 2 stars from that base, even from maxed town hall. Destroying the expose. Okay, now let's go on another. Maybe something more interesting. Okay, I guess this one would be interesting because 15 giants, 22 wizards, 16 bowlers. That was 47%. You might not like it. Let's watch this. So this base had huge amount of dark elixirs, 7,000, and look at the gold and elixirs, tanking with the giants, then sending in wizards and bowlers, and trying to get 2 stars at least. That was the goal. I actually wasted the jump over there. I could use the jump later on, but didn't really expect that these low level wizards will really sustain. Okay, now let's go on another interesting hit, which is 96%, and that was with Queen Char's bow, which Town Hall under upgrade, and it has level 10 walls. Well, mostly. Some are level 11 as well. So I started the queen chairs from there. The queen level is still 39 because I constantly use uh, this account at the wars, so I don't have time to upgrade the queen. So this was the uh, entry to the base, like trying to eliminate as much as defenses as possible. Thank you, Piyush Ayush. So this was the start with the queen, trying to eliminate as much as possible with the defenses, then started with Wrecker and the other troops. The main goal was to get the core done, but because of the layout design, everything almost seemed to be melting. You'd be stunned to see how the end results of this base was. Can you see the uh, wall breaker still was active there? Oh, why this Wi-Fi signal? So I still had enough troops, but not enough time because of this base is a little wide widespread. I didn't have enough troops to get everything down within the time. Maybe if I had some cleanup troops, it would have been possible. And sometimes you'd have to hit really fast. I mean, whatever you get. This raid, this raid was what I got within 4 minutes remaining for the personal break. At Legends League, you get, hey, gaming Jack plays, how are you? So I got this base when I had only 4 minutes remaining till my personal break is on. Hey, free intro, how are you? So I just started hitting this base when I found it. And after this raid, I got booted out because when you get the personal break time, you can't no longer stay online. Yeah, I'm fine too. I'm just showing some of the raids I have been doing. I would love to show the GoWiPe raids, but uh, those GoWiPe raids uh, more or less was similar to this type of raids. I mean, the results were almost similar. You could take 2 stars from almost any town hall at this stage of the league. But as soon as I made it to the hey Shafat Asia, how are you? So after making these, I didn't stick to doing the go wipe anymore. Okay, I guess I can go on show some of the war rates. It's really interesting what happened at last war. We got a draw, and that was kind of unexpected because look at this. This base was uh, maxed teach. Okay, Shafat, study well for the exam. So this was base not completely maxed. TH11 turned to TH12. Still, this was more than a TH11 in weight. 112 in the weight, and he was a little clever in trimming the weight increase because our base on the other hand is 114k in the weight. And look at this Electro Dragon raid on this base. That's nice, Shafat Asia. So that was the reason you didn't do the war raids, right? I mean, you didn't use attacks in the war early. So this base was really easy to 3-star, and I would show you one interesting raid on this base as well from one of my mini. Look at the number of electro dragons still alive. Now look at this, my mini in hunting on the hunter. Let's have a pause. I have level 1 witches, level 1 uh, minions, and level 21 king, level 27 queen, level 20 warden. That's what I had, and that's what I used without using power potion. Started this bowler wings at two sides, then sending in the raker, then the heroes, and then the four witches, and behind them using all the bowlers. So the raker penetrating through that compartment, going to the town hall, and then waiting for the CC to calm down, the funnel going through, poisoning the CC, and the queen killing the CC as well. Many of the bowlers already died there because of extra uh, splash area damage. Still, it was really interesting to see what the end result was at this phase. Some people keeps saying that with low level heroes you can't really make more than 60% on maxed town halls, etc. But this is a town hall 12 with many of the defenses mostly maxed. I just needed jumps with this combination to get that inferno, and I also missed those two X-bows on that compartment. Yeah, Shafat, I watched that Brazil versus Belgium game, and also I watched England versus Sweden. Belgium really did dominate that game, and they really deserved to win that match. Brazil never seemed to have any kind of control at that game at all. So Brazil actually got defeated to a much stronger opponent. I mean, Belgium was really strong. Brazil, for not once, seemed uh, to be having an idea how to break through this defense of Belgium. They just didn't know how to score goals. I can show you another funny raid on base 2, which is a town hall 10, almost maxed. Hey Anirudh Ramachandran, how are you? It's a 89k maxed town hall 10, and I just had a call, so I just uh, was not starting the attack until it was 10 minutes, I mean sorry, 2 minutes, and then it was a late attack. You can see I just started after this few seconds. I just had 2 minutes at hand, so didn't even try to lure and kill, just started the attack with the miners, mass miners, and these are level 3 miners, and I started the raker with the, yeah, I can see it's having some lag here. So I didn't have the poison. without killing the sissy by luring and dragging them to some corner, just spammed the miners and used the heroes to kill the uh, CC troops. That was the trick on this base. So that's how it was 90% on a maxed uh, Town Hall 10. And this base was uh, completely maxed TH 11 turned TH 12, and the same Electro Dragon, maxed Electro Dragon strategy used on that base, and that was a 3-star. It's almost unbelievable how much damage these electro dragons can do. Then their base too. Of course, this was not a maxed base. At least the walls are not maxed. But the other defenses were maxed for TH11, not maybe on the bomb towers or the air sweeper, but otherwise not too low either. So Electro Dragons are really overpowered on new TH12s with maxed TH11 weights. No doubt about that. The raids I'm doing at Legends League are interesting. Uh, on this base, my target was to get the Dark Elixirs, and I was using cheap troops, the Giants, Wizards, and Bowlers, just taking advantage of the 50% reduction on